Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 405 of the Daily 180. Today, we're going to continue our journey through the alphabet and success kind of focus by continuing with Q words. Today's word is quest. Now, for an awful lot of folks, if you're like me, you think about the word quest, and the first thing you think of is fantasy adventure stories, right? I mean, what could be better than Bilbo Baggins getting a whole lot of dwarves showing up at the house, eating all of his food, doing all of his dishes, giving him a heart attack in the process, and then the next morning getting up and going off on an adventure. Now, some of us grew up with the books, some of us grew up with the television special, the animated one, and some of us, the only exposure that we really have had to The Hobbit or to any of those other stories that might be fantastical in that way are the movies. Regardless of that, you're probably familiar with the idea that a quest involves a little bit of danger, an awful lot of help, and something that an awful lot of people don't necessarily understand. In fact, when Bilbo was going away from the Shire, most of the hobbits around him were thinking that he had lost his mind. So how does that relate to making progress in some of those kinds of situations that we find ourselves in our day? Well, sometimes when we're pursuing something that's very, very important to us, it can feel very daunting. And it can feel as if we've lost sight of all of the things that are comfortable for us. That can be frightening. It can also be very exhilarating, and it can be a place where great adventures occur. I am a personal believer that when we are pursuing the things that mean the most to us, that's when we're really alive. And so as you find yourself pursuing things that are tremendously important, that maybe everybody else doesn't understand, and maybe it gives you a little bit of a heart attack once in a while, recognize that you're probably in the middle of something truly epic and pretty magnificent. Now, there's another side to this as well, and that's a side that I want to take just a few seconds to mention. And that is, as you go through your life, you may also find that there will be people around you that seem to be on a quest of sorts. They tilt at windmills, or they talk about things that could be that aren't yet there. They talk about possibilities. When you find people that are on that kind of a quest, you might consider helping them. Because again, Bilbo wasn't the one that was most interested in taking back the dwarven halls, but he was along for the ride and helped out quite a bit. If this has given you something to think about, give us a thumbs up, tell us about what's going on, and share this video with somebody else. And make sure you take some moment to subscribe and hit the bell to be reminded of all of our new videos. In the meantime, my name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll talk to you next time.